Alfred is everyone's favorite Giga Chad because he does more work for Batman than Justin Trudeau has done for Canada. But this comic shows Alfred reaching his limit because he takes the reins and carries Batman on his back for the night like I did with my boys in Fortnite and tries to do all the hard work himself while Batman is just chilling in the Batman Annual number 3. So this Tinder profile starts with a little flashback of Alfred sleeping on his bed until suddenly he heard the phone blare out a ring. So he picked it up and found out that Thomas and Martha Wayne have been sent to the gulag and they're not coming back. So he got dressed in his Iron Man suit as quickly as possible and bolted to the scene just to find the little blueberry Bruce soaking wet and more sad than someone watching Marley and Me. And what's crazy is that this was around the time that Alfred was going to retire from being the Wayne's butler. But now he has a whole new responsibility he needs to prepare his belly button for. But anywho, we're back in the present day with a sleepless and already dressed up Alfred picking up a call from Bruce, who is currently stopping on Goombas at 3 a.m. and letting Alfred know that he's coming back to the cave and hopping straight back out to rip the tits off of more bad guys. But here's the thing, his bed has been made for 2 days in a row and he's sick, which means that this poodle is not getting any rest. But Bruce doesn't care because he's got a city to save. So Alfred just does what he does in preparation for Bruce's arrival, which is pumping up some tires, loads up the bat belt, turns on the computer, cooks him some soup, and getting it ready to serve to Batman, who's here right on time. Now this is the part of the story where Batman is speaking in detective poetry, so I'm not gonna bother translating what this emo orphan is trying to say, other than that this piece of bird poop is the bad guy and Batcheeks needs to stop him. And also Bruce knows that Alfred wants him to sleep, but he can't because people will die if he doesn't go out to save the world. And Alfred knows this, so he pulls off a genius Among Us move and tells him that he could have some soup to eat if you're not going to sleep. And Bruce thought that he was more dumb than a piece of paper, but no, Alfred already put the soup in a water bottle and asked Bruce to drink it while he was salsa dancing with some baddies. So that's what he does. But anyways, we're back to Alfred's day in the life vlog where he's stitching Batman's cape, sharpening the batarangs, and leaving mints on his pillow while Batman is flying about in his plane and comes across an exploded building. So he gets out of the plane to find any potential bodies, and it turns out he did find a baby carrot and promised to help him, but all of a sudden, Batman and his dangling groin got stabbed by the baby carrot, who turned out to be one of the bad guys who just lured him to the scene. But eventually he beats him up and uses his soup to knock him out, but right now Bruce needs Alfred immediately. So when Alfred gets the call from Batman, he picks up a Party City mask, runs to the Batmobile, and vrooms away. Meanwhile, Batman is getting harassed by some muggers who want his belt, but suddenly Daddy Alfred walks into the scene to deliver these nothing burgers a beating that is more torturous than a trap in the Saw movies. And a beating he delivered, because after telling these Netflix password sharing rats to go get a job, they ran off and Alfred carried Batman to the Batmobile. But before these guys could go home, suddenly Bruce passed out due to too much blood loss, because apparently the suit isn't stab proof. So Alfred, being the house husband that he is, goes to work on helping his son. So he makes the car drive itself, turn Bruce's seat into a hospital bed, injects some type of blood, and calls up an actual doctor to fucking help him. So they pull up to the doctor's house, who also knows who Batman is, so you could calm your tinkle toes, and they were able to quickly get Bruce stabilized. And after Alfred got patched up from a long night of cranky 90s, he went to go get some rest. But moments later, Bruce woke up and realized that Alfred was sleeping. But the doctor gave this piece of horseradish a reality check and told him that Alfred is exhausted right now and overstressed. Don't you think you could give him a little break? So after getting spanked in the ass with guilt, that's exactly what he did. Because the next morning, Bruce woke Alfred up to breakfast in bed and told him that his phone has been taken away because he needed to sleep. But Alfred asked Bruce how he's going to talk to him if he's on patrol. But Bruce isn't going on patrol tonight since he's hurt. So he's gonna stay home with Alfred and take care of him because after all, in the DC world, today is Poppy's Day. And yeah, that's it. Bye.